hair came in this cute box, Klaiyi. Their logo is right on the front, and I like the packaging. I like when effort is put into packaging. It just looks nice. And when you open it up, there they give you lashes, and then there are the 3 bundles and the closure. I think it's just cute when they give little gifts into packaging. It just makes it feel like they took that extra step just to make you feel special as a customer. Okay, so this is what the bundles look like. This is what the hair looks like before I did anything to it. So I was giving 3 bundles, of course. There's just a generic label on the bundles right now, but this is what they look like. They're, of course, 1B black. They were pretty long. They got a little crinkled up in the packaging. But all in all, they were pretty straight when I first got them. And this is what the closure looks like. They gave me a 4x4 closure. Very simple, very, you know, like a regular ass closure, what you see in a lot of hair brands. It was not pre-plucked. As you can see, there is a very blunt hairline. Okay, and let's get into like what I used to bleach it. So I used the Loreal Quick Blue Extra Strength Bleach. It claimed to lift the hair up 7 levels. It didn't quite lift this hair up 7 levels. It probably lifted up to a 3rd level, which I was hoping it would lift it up more. That's why I bought it, and it was a freaking extra $4 at Sally's. And then I used the 30 volume developer that you can get at Sally's. It's the Salon Care. The reason why I don't use 40 volume is because I'm afraid to dye. I mean, I'm afraid to fry the hair. Like, I don't trust myself, you know what I'm saying? And of course I had to tone it just to counter out the brassiness, and I used the Wella Color Charm toner in Pale Ash Blonde. And of course I had to mix it in with some developer, so for that I used the 20 volume developer to mix in with the toner. And the dye I use is by Adore. They're very affordable. I use the Sky Blue dye. I know it wasn't going to exactly pick up the Sky Blue, but I just want to achieve a cool ass blue color. And this is what I got. I kind of like it. I like how it looks. But yeah, that's what I use. I left it in overnight actually to achieve this color. And of course, after I bleached it, I used the Shiny Silver shampoo and conditioner, the purple shampoo and conditioner. One to counter out the brassiness, which didn't really do much of that with the shampoo. I just used the shampoo just to wash out the bleach all the way, and then the conditioner I left it in for about maybe an hour or so, because I did 1 bundle at a time, so I left it in for like an hour or so, just to counter out some of the brassiness and also add in kind of like that cool hue so the blue wouldn't look too crazy, you know what I'm saying? And the bleaching and dyeing process was pretty simple, probably what you've already seen in previous videos but some people, you know, they want to see it. So of course I'm putting on some gloves. Y'all, I'm a thick ass bitch, okay? I'm thick, so excuse my little belly. I was sucking in my gut for dear life. I was like, oh my gosh, you're gonna see how chunky I am. They're gonna see how curvaceous I am, how thickums I am. And I believe this was the 22-inch bundle. I'm not really sure. And when I worked the bleach in, I just worked it in from tips to roots. Because roots tend to bleach kind of fast, and I didn't want to fry the roots because you need the roots, okay? Because I didn't want to have the hair shed, so I did from tips to roots. Very simple. I just brushed it in, made sure I saturated the whole bundle, which is kind of very stressful, but I probably shouldn't have kept it in its rubber band, but I just did that to take a little bit of stress off of me as far as doing this bleaching process. But yeah, that's all I'm doing. Very straightforward as far as the bleaching goes. And once I've saturated the whole bundle, I just wrap it up in that foil for the remainder of the 30 minutes and just let it process. Okay, so this is what the hair looked like after I rinsed it out. Again, like, it didn't lift very much. Like, it just looks like a dirty blonde, bordering like a dirty blonde brown color. But you know, it's good. I didn't want to risk frying the hair. So now I'm just going to tone it with the Wella T14 toner in Pale Ash Blonde. So I just work it into the hair, making sure I drench the whole bundle. So I just do a little bit at a time, working it into the hair. I mixed it in with the 20 vial developer, and I just put it in a little squirty bottle just to make it easier for me to easier and for me to have better control. And after I've worked it in, again, I'm just going to let it sit in this foil, let it process for the remainder of the 30 minutes, and then rinse it out. And I believe I put some shampoo in it to let it soak because it's been processed so damn much. Okay, so it's all rinsed out and everything, and I'm just gonna brush it out, and then I'm going to be applying the dye. As you can see, it's not really light, but it is a more cool toned, dirty blonde brown color. So I just squirt the dye on straight from the bottle slowly, and then I'm just gonna work it in with the same brush I used to work in the bleach. And I'm just gonna make sure I drench the whole bundle. As you can see, like in my hair, as you can see, I still have blonde pieces left. I didn't really hit like every strand, which is my bad. It's because I kept it in the rubber band. But now I know even if it's less stress on me, it doesn't really hit up every part of the bundle, which you want it to, just so it can look good if the wind flows. Like, you want it to, like, you don't want to embarrass yourself. And that's how I achieved this color.